That's heading for the fairway. One win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 4th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Stay in the air. That's a little wayward.
And coming up well short.
Let's head over to the 5th. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down. You like that, didn't you? Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. And down it goes. Currently at -3 for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. That's tidy. Playing from around 150 yards here. And choosing the 8-iron here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Well hold. Let's move on. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Third shot now.
Well, that was a beauty. Right out of the top draw. Nicely played. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The sixth hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par threes on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ooh, nice line. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Sit down. This one's sliced.
John, what's going on out there?
Down here on the 8th hole, guys, this is Jim Furyk setting up his next shot.
Sitting at 2 under par. Currently tied for 4th place. In a world now full of power players, isn't it wonderful to still have the likes of Jim Furyk out there competing? In fact, he's the only player on tour to have 2 sub-60 rounds.
I'm in awe of him because of that fact alone. Not just because of the fact that he's won $72 million plus in his PGA Tour career, but he has not let the lack of length in his game bother him whatsoever. He goes out there and is unafraid to take on any competitor, anytime, any tournament, anywhere in the world. My hat's off to Jim Furyk for being as awesome he has been for as long he has been.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole here is a par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Uh-oh, shanked that one. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Uh-oh, that's heading to the trees. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. And now we go to the 10th, where this happened moments ago. And how about this shot from Patrick Cantlay?
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Oh, lovely shot into a few feet. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Okay, steady now. This next putt is for bogey. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. That might be one club too many. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Oh, what a stroke. And there it is. Matt Kuchar currently leading the field. One of the most often discussed holes in all of golf is the par 4 10th here at Riviera Ridge. There's so much strategy.
It's either driver or 3-wood for every player in this field, but you better be good with distance because this green is very narrow.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. One of the best iron players in the game, Jim Furyk. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they're aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. And back to the course with the live action. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Judging it beautifully.
And tapping it in for par. Matt Kuchar is atop of the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. We have a par 5 on this one. It's heading to the rough for mine. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. And here we are with the third shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Looks like this one's going to the beach. Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Okay, so that's step one, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And down she goes. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4. Oh, well done. From about 200 yards out. Just a couple back from our leader. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
A few shots under par at the moment. Tied for 4th. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
John, give us a small update.
I'm over on the 14th as Patrick Cantlay lines up his next shot.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Ow! And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Matt Kuchar finds himself with a one-shot advantage over the field. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, guys, I'm over on the 14th watching Jim Furyk set up his next shot.
Let's return to live play now. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here. Not a good spot to be.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Opting for the 5-iron. Yeah, that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And in it goes for the par. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Going with the 5-iron here. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
A bit short with that effort.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Simply amazing. Splendid shot. Sets up the easy par.
Hey, nice looking line. I like that kind of fight. That shows resilience.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Justin Thomas is our current leader. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. That's a bit out of shape. John, do you have any info down there?
On the 17th hole, this is Patrick Cantlay.
Time for the 5th shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Patrick Cantlay was known as that can't-miss kid. He went through all sorts of issues, injury-wise and also personally, losing his friend and caddy in a tragic accident. But he's a guy who has finally found his way to the top. Is it where it belongs, Rich?
He's one of the purest swingers, ball strikers in the game, and he's also got the competitive fire that burns awfully bright in his system. There's no doubt that he can be a force to contend with for years to come on the PGA Tour, Luke. I think the one thing that he needs to be mindful of is his pace of play. I think at times it gets a little bit slow, but in saying that, if he's only hitting it 63 times around, how long can it take? I mean, he's an amazing, amazing player.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
This is a par putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And now at 3 under with those finishing holes remaining, could take it deep here. He's currently tied for 6th. The 16th at Riviera Ridge is the last chance to get amongst the birdies on a par 3.
A breathtaking short par 3, 166, an island green surrounded by bunkers.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an ugly swing there. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
This looks like around 26 feet.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Well, that's incredible. And for birdie too. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The last genuine scoring hole at Riviera is certainly this par 5 17th.
Any hopes of getting it home in two, you better come up with something special off the tee and make sure to avoid the bunker on the right-hand side.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this line look like, mate?
Well, it's in the first cut, but it ended up kind of nestling itself down in there pretty deep. So let's see what happens.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Sitting at 4 under for the day, currently in 4th position. That's frustrating. Par putt coming up here. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? John, you're down there. How's this ball lying?
They are into some deep, deep rough here, fellas. Let's watch, see what they can do.
Looks looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, this should affect the ball flight. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. And this putt for a final score of 67. I don't mind the look of this. Just didn't drop. And this one will be for bogey. And with it, that concludes his event. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
When you get off to a hot start like that, usually there's only one place to go, Luke, and that's down. And unfortunately, that's what happened to this player. It's a shame.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.